Look, mind your business. Shh, mind your business, you hear me? I know a lot of you are looking at videos, oh, how's high school gonna be like? Oh, this and that, this and that. I'm gonna be honest with you. What you've been told in TV, what you've been told in school, how high school is, complete lie. Nobody's out here singing to each other. It's not separating jocks, nerds, like nobody cares. Everybody's on their own journey, everybody's on their own path, doing their own thing, you feel me? And if you allow yourself to get bullied, you're gonna get bullied. If you don't, then you're not, you feel me? And if you stay out the way, you're gonna stay out the way. Really makes sense of that. You feel me? Not what you've been brainwashed from TV to know. It's completely different, it's a normal environment. But at the same time, it's still survival of the fittest, if you get what I mean. First thing, when you go to high school, realize your journey of getting out into the real world is just getting shorter and shorter. And you're about to get out to the real world soon. Remember, you were just in elementary, and now you went to middle school. And after middle school, now you're entering high school. After high school, you're spat out. You're spat out like trash. You're spat out, and then you're just thrown out in the real world. You decide to go to college. Whether you go to college or not, you're still in the real world. So, mind you, high school, that's like the final step before you're out in the real world. Understand that. I'd say when you're going to high school, go with a plan. Go with a plan. For example, me, the reason I started selling snacks in 9th grade year, freshman year, and if y'all don't know.
Okay, so if you don't know, here's how high school grades are divided. 9th graders are referred as freshmen. 10th graders are sophomores. 11th are juniors. 4th year of high school, they are called seniors, and that's 12th grade.
Because I knew in my head, okay, cool, I'm gonna be here for 4 years. I am not going to waste my time by complying with the rules, going to class every single day, doing this, doing that, and not really getting anything out of it other than like just education, right? Education is cool and all, but there has to be more to it. You understand me? There has to be more to it. So, freshman year, I went out and I sold snacks. I have crazy stories of me selling snacks. I've done made thousands in a week. I've done made thousands in a month. Like, I have crazy stories. I had people working for me. So it was a business at a point. I had people working for me, people working under them, and it just kept expanding and expanding and expanding. I had other schools working for me. Me selling snacks, it wasn't like a play toy, it wasn't a play thing. I took it serious and I was making a lot of money from it because I knew I had 4 years. Freshman year, 9th grade, sophomore year, 10th grade, junior year, 11th, and 12th, 4 years. And I know if I come freshman year, I'm gonna be ahead of my age. I'm gonna be ahead of my age, I'm gonna be ahead of my people, ahead of my peers by doing this. As they buy from me, I'm gonna benefit off them and be ahead of them. Because I was always a thing in my mindset, I always want to be ahead of my generation. I'm always want to be ahead of just my peers, the people around me, right? That's always been my thing. Freshman year was sell snacks, make money, make a buttload of money, and then go ahead while in freshman year, start building a team. People selling for me, people selling under them. You know what I'm saying? Start building a team so then it's structured as a business. Me up top, managers, etc., right? So that's what I started doing. I gained a couple of people who wanted to sell snacks also, who wanted to make money. I had a couple of seniors working for me freshman year. I had no freshmen working for me because I didn't trust the freshmen. If you know, freshmen are childish. So I didn't trust no freshmen working for me. But I had seniors, sophomores, and juniors working for me freshman year, making money by selling snacks, my friend. Now that guy is in charge of the 4. Does that make sense? That guy is in charge of the 4. In charge of the 4, what does he do? I give my manager, right? I give
my manager, I give him the snacks. And he goes out, distributes the snacks to those 4. And then they sell, bring the money to him. My manager holds the money. He holds the money until it's a certain amount. When it's that certain amount, and then he pushes it up to me, he gives me the money, and I'm like, okay, cool. I give him a pay. I give him a certain amount, and I tell him, okay, out of this certain amount, this is what everybody gets. And he's like, okay. And I give him his pay. I give my manager his pay. And my manager goes out, he pays every single one of those guys. He pays them each a certain amount, right? And that's how it was. The freshman year, that's how it was. And it kept moving. I was making money. I was making so much money, and my name was out. My name was out everywhere in the school, to the point where you would literally walk down in the hallways and you would see snacks, chip bags on the floor, on the ground, in the bathrooms. The kids, they're immature, but they started taking snacks, wrappers, plastic bags, and shoving them in the toilets. And it's bad, guys. It's bad. But as they were doing all this, mouth kept shut. My sellers' mouths kept shut. Everybody just kept their mouth shut, and they just kept working and making money. Working and making money. Look, I say all this to bring down my point. Have a goal. Have a goal when you go to high school. You have 4 years. Don't fuck up, okay? You have 4 years. Don't mess up. You should not go into high school and come out as broke as you were when you first got into high school. Me right now, I'm a junior. I'm almost a senior. Freshman year, I started my snack business. Sophomore, and I made a whole bunch of money, and I had people working for me, all that. Sophomore year, which was last year, I had people working for me. Still, I was just making money, bringing in income. But me, personally, I stopped selling snacks myself. And I have so many crazy stories because it got so out of hand freshman year, to the point where I did get robbed once freshman year. And after that, after I got robbed that one time, I kept selling, but after a while, I was just like, it's really not worth it. So I let it go. I stopped selling snacks myself. But even though I stopped selling snacks, my business kept running. There's a saying that says, if you have a business and the business can't run without you, you're not a successful businessman. Does that make sense? There's a saying that goes like that. If you own a business, you run a business, and when you're not there, the business can't run without you, then you're not a successful businessman. But as I stopped selling snacks, revenue still kept coming in. Does that make sense? People still work for me and they still kept making me money. Okay? Sophomore year, I'm still not selling snacks. I'm just cooling. And revenue is still coming in. These people just still working for me, going at it. These guys were making money, guys. They were making money. And a lot of times I feel like when you guys think about selling snacks, you think, I'm talking about $50, this. A lot of these guys were having $200 paychecks every week or two. You feel me? And you gotta realize, a lot of them will make that extra money and then go out and work themselves. But yeah, junior year, which is this year, and I don't do that no more. Just because, man, I'm about to be a grown man. I don't need to do all that, man. I'm gonna sell snacks. So I'm good. But in overtime, junior year, when it came up junior year, the seniors that used to work for me, they moved on. You know, they went to the real world. Some people quit, some people dropped out, you know. And I never was interested to go out and look for more people, because that's also the time where inflation hit, things literally skyrocketed through the roof. So prices for everything was just higher. And it just wasn't worth it putting all these people, all these kids to work, to sell for me, when there's not a lot of profit in it. and it wasn't worth my time, and it wasn't worth their time. Understand that. But overall, point is, when you go to high school, go with a plan. You got 4 years, don't waste it. 4 years, don't waste it. If you don't get anything from this video, get this. You got 4 years, don't waste it.